What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode with rx7's. Pretty much I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm gonna do on the engine bay before I spray paint it. And pretty much I'm gonna take everything apart. Like, I'm gonna take everything out. As you see, I already took out some of the stuff, some of the parts of the car. I took out the turbos, the intake, the ignition coils, the vacuum hoses, and pretty much the intercooler. As you see, whatever is missing, I already took it out, you know, off the camera. And pretty much what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete the ABS system, all these lines, because I really don't like it, and this thing sometimes doesn't work correctly, and I don't want to have any issues after I put everything back together with this system over here. So pretty much I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna get the kit to give straight from the master cylinder front to the front calipers and to the rear calipers, pretty much. And it's gonna be much clean. It's gonna be cleaner, the engine bay, without this piece over here. I really don't like it. And as you see, I have to remove fenders, headlights, front bumper. I gotta remove all these pieces over here because I'm gonna get it replaced for sure. These are the calipers. I'm gonna rebuild the calipers and powder coat, of course, with the new stuff we got. I'm excited on that, and I can't wait to do that.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact,
as you saw the time lapse, I didn't want to stop it. I just wanted to take everything as much as possible I could. Pretty much, I'm gonna show you really quick what I did. You saw on the time lapse, I took out the fenders, of course, the bumper, the driver fender. I took out the ABS unit over here and shit. But look how bigger the engine look right now, and how easier you can work on the AC pipes and the heater pipe. Pretty much, you can do whatever you want over here. You can put whatever you want over here. Just look how bigger the engine looks, and look how cleaner the engine bay, the chassis look up there. Like, there's no pipes or nothing. So you after it's gonna get paint, it's gonna look awesome for sure, because you don't see any pipes, any lines of the brake. And I'm really excited. It's gonna look awesome after everything goes back together. Everything's gonna be repainted. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have my dream engine bay, pretty much. So yeah, so let's keep going. Have to take out of course the whole engine. As you see it over here is the whole engine. I'm gonna take it out. I think I'm gonna take it out separate from the transmission. I want to rebuild the transmission too, because the fifth gear is not going good in. After I take everything out, I'm gonna start preparing for the paint, of course. And of course everything is gonna be black. And I was thinking over here, let's say over here, I'm gonna do the underlayment paint, I believe. Like you know, that one it looks a little rough, pretty much. I'm gonna do this one, the under of these. I'm gonna do it underlayment, the black one, and then here I'm gonna do like the whole engine bay black, pretty much. So yeah, guys, it's a lot of work, a lot of things to take out, of course. We took the engine out. It was my first time taking out the engine. I didn't know what I was expecting, what is gonna happen. So everything went well. Thank God I have my cousin here. And pretty much right now I'm gonna start taking everything apart from the engine block, so I can take it for wash. So I'm gonna put it in the van. I'm gonna take it to the closest gas station. It has a pressure wash so I can pressure wash everything so it can be nice and clean, and then bring it back, of course. And as you see over here, everything is out. So that's the only thing I'll have to take out is the subframe. I'm gonna take all the parts of that side, on that side, of course. Take outside the transmission. I'm gonna take probably only the rod of the steering pretty much, and then I'm gonna take the racket pinion out, of course, sway bars, and I'm gonna cover all the harness over here. As you see it goes all the way around, so I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm gonna hang it a little bit so it doesn't touch on the chassis, because I want to paint pretty much. And then I'm gonna start preparing the chassis with sanding it, clean it, take all the dirt because it's a mess, and then spray the new paint, black color, of course. It's gonna look awesome. I can't wait until it finishes. Yeah, so as you see over here is the engine. We put it down over here because I have my engine stand. It's not here yet, so I just put it down on the floor, on the plywood, piece of plywood. I'm gonna take out whatever I can take out. I'm gonna take out the intake lower, the lower intake. I'm gonna take all the steering wheel, steering fluid pump, the AC. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take all these bracket because the mount is bolting on that side over there, pretty much. And then I'm gonna take all these lines, the oil lines, and I'm probably gonna leave this one on, and I'm gonna start covering everything, whatever it has to be covered, so the water doesn't go in. And one more thing, I was excited is I turn like clockwise, whatever I turn. I don't remember how I turn it. I turn the engine, and I press all the apex seals, and all of them were going in and out. So I'm like, oh damn, that thing still work perfect, and you know, they're not stuck or they're not broken. As you know, as far you can see from the exhaust port, it looks pretty good. So, and I really don't know. The engine is already on the floor right now, and I don't know if I should Bridgeport it. I don't know yet. We'll see at the end what we're gonna do. After I clean everything, we'll see if I open the 14 bolts. I think it's 14, right? So 17, how many? Don't remember. So let's keep going and we'll see what is gonna happen. I took everything apart from the engine. I took everything out. Steering pump, AC, as you saw, the bracket, of course, the lower intake, and that's how it looks right now. Little short block, let's say. Look, this is crazy, like how this little engine makes so much power and it's so powerful. I'm really impressed with this engine. That's why I always want to keep this engine in this car. As far it doesn't make me taking this engine again out. So thank God it was not bad. But you know, if you don't have the perfect tools for the job, that's what happens. Like, it's a little harder, of course. Yes, pretty much that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna take of course the engine to the car wash, whatever I can find place to wash it, so it can be like, let's say, brand new again. I hope so. And then maybe I spray a little paint on it so it looks a little better, pretty much. And yeah, that's it for today. It was a lot of work on the car to take it out, and I still have to take a lot of things out before paint. So I see you guys in the next video.